watamo ni pereter ligina wanti wanu tela luak merume wanu beru kachoke kan watamo na meru niang luak na mewa wanu tela bi kira ngoma wanu lo.
As members of parliament from Acholi Sub-region, especially from the opposition and those who are elected to parliament, 11 parliament as independent, we have been thinking about the poverty level of our people in northern Uganda and what we can contribute to their life. But above all, we have been blamed that we are the one blocking the development in northern Uganda, especially in Acholi Sub-region. So in our own wisdom, especially after President Museveni on the 2nd of September 2023 apologized to the people of Acholi for the mistakes that were made by his government and those that were tasked with the responsibility to help the people of Acholi Sub-region. You will recall that this apology came when the president was attending a prayer that was organized by his daughter, Patient Wabogo, in Kaunda Ground in Gulu. We then started thinking, how can we build from that base? Because in Acholi, when somebody has done something wrong to you and has apologized, the next step you will do is to look at how can we reconcile. So because of that, September last year, we started a discussion. And that discussion started with General Salim Saleh in Gulu. And his question to us was, why are you in opposition? And then we decided to bring forward all the reasons why we are in opposition. And these details are not our own, but the problems of our people of Acholi. And we have been speaking this to government every time, so they are not new things. So being blamed for a long time, we thought it is important now that if government is willing to work on these problems of the Acholi, then we can work together with the government to mobilize our people for development. And that is how this process was initiated. We were supposed to have the first meeting on 20th of October last year with the team of the government and ourselves, which did not take place in Para. But subsequently, we have had many meetings. It was actually 11 people appointed by the government to discuss with us, the leaders who are not NRM but coming from Acholi Sub-region. We are 10 in numbers, unfortunately. Some of us are out of the country, and they were not able to be with us here. But some of them sent apology. They have different problems. So this discussion is basically about how government can sort out the problems of Acholi. And therefore, we are not going to go to the detail because it is work in progress. And when it is work in progress, many of the items of the ideas might be changing. Today, what we will do is to make sure that we give you the highlight of things that were agreed upon yesterday. And there are about only 7 areas. We are going to have subsequent meetings. The next one is on the 7th of March. And another one we shall tell you later. But now, from now onward, we have decided that we shall be updating you on the progress for our people of northern Uganda. So because of the role that we have divided among ourselves, our chair for now is Honorable King Pipi Ojara in this team. And is
on Thursday, 27th February 2025, we NRM members of parliament from Acholi Sub-region and very fruitful discussion with the government delegation led by General David Muhoozi, the State Minister for Internal Affairs, at Kachokamati Hotel in Gulu City. The main purpose of this meeting was to present key proposals of the government of Uganda on a wide range of socio-economic issues that have put the sub-region in perpetual decline across all domains of human development. This decline is manifested in the high levels of poverty, low education, enrollment, and attainment at all levels, high disease and HIV burden and incidences of mental health, low level of agricultural output, and industrialization, among others. This state of perpetual decline poses non-military security and existential threats related to land tenure, self and property, food and nutrition, income, knowledge and skills, good health, employment, housing, shelter, and environment. These non-military security threats, if not addressed, could over time evolve into military threats to the sub-region and the country at large. We take note of the government delegation non-adversarial approach to discussion that enable us to achieve convergence across all areas of our positions to government. In particular, these are compensation for our lost animals and property, transitional justice, law and institutional framework for its implementation, addressing land conflict, and ensuring sustainable land management and use, transparency and inclusivity in the exploitation of mineral resources, oil and gas, monetizing the economy, agricultural transformation from subsistence to commercial industrialization and private sector development, economic empowerment, education, skilling, employment in government and political appointments, and creation of administrative units. This convergence represents a necessary step in the continuation of an inclusive dialogue process and the restoration of trust, and more importantly, the building of the Acholi sub-region that has undergone unprecedented turmoil, both locally and globally. We remain fully committed to a progressively negotiated outcome in the coming days that leads to an improvement in the quality of life of all members of the Acholi community by comprehensively addressing the non-military security threats highlighted above. We are grateful to the government for embracing constructive dialogue and look forward to walking the talk in the implementation of the issues that have been agreed.